Gautam Buddha has said that desires are the cause of sorrow. Okay, and many others have said that desire is the major cause of sorrow. Now, it is being said that desire is a cause of sorrow, but I had a question in my mind: how desire becomes a cause of sorrow. See, each moment you generates a new desire. For example, you are walking on a road, you see a handsome guy or a beautiful girl, you generates a sexual desire towards that boy or girl, either to have sex with him or her or to marry him or her, etc. When you go few steps further, you see a, an expensive car passing by you. Now again you generate desire to have that car. You dream of that car. You dream that one day I will earn so much and will buy this car. Now remember that few steps ago you were having the desire towards that boy or girl which you saw. Now you are having the desire towards that car which you just which you have just seen. And with the each step you hear something, you feel something, you see something, and you generate desire accordingly. You not only generate desire to have something, you also generate desire to do not have something. For example, you see a beggar in a very bad condition, very bad condition. So you on the sight of that beggar, you desire that, oh God, never make my situation like this beggar, never make me like this. So again you have a desire of not having that situation like. So with each sight you generates desire. Even when you hear a song, say for example you hear a song of Musewala 295, so you may generate desire that yes, this person is saying right. On saying truth we may get hate, etc, etc. So not only by seeing, by hearing also you get desire. With the feeling also you get desire. When there is a cold around you, there is a chilled atmosphere around you, you feel cold and you generates a desire to wear, to have a jacket, so that your body remain warm. So by feeling also you generate desire. And what you read in the book, that also generates desire. When you read the story of Cinderella in your childhood, you generate desire that I also want to become princess and I also want to become prince of a girl like Cinderella. So similarly, with each input from every sense, there are total 5 senses. Even smell creates desire in you. If you get a sweet smell, so you may generate desire to have to eat sweet. So with each input from each sense you generate desire, and this process goes on and on till your death. Because till your death, senses are working, you are getting input each moment, each second. So each moment, each second, you get desire, you get want. So desire means there is a demand of having something. So what you do is each moment you generate desire, and next moment you will have new desire. The next moment, the desire you will be having, you will totally forget the previous desire. Just before, I gave you an example of, like, you are walking in a market, you saw a girl or boy, you had sexual desire, and few step further you saw an expensive car, then you had a desire of having that car. At that moment you just forget about that girl or boy which you previously saw. So with each new moment you generate new desire and you just forget old desire. But what human do, what stupidity human is doing is, yes, desire runs you, desire makes you run, demand makes you run, because demand is to be fulfilled. But the stupidity is, with the new moment there is a new demand, and the fulfillment for a particular demand, you run your whole life. Means the desire you got in this very moment, in the every next moment you will run to fulfill your present desire in the future. You won't care about the new desires arising every new moment. You will just get hold to that desire, that one desire, and you will keep on running to fulfill that desire throughout your life, and you won't give a shit to each new desire arising. But the fact is, each new desire is arising in you with each new moment. Though you fulfill your desire, that won't give you satisfaction. Why? Because meanwhile there was crores of desire with crores of moment, and you just ignored all the desires. How weak you are. If you are running after desires, if you are running to fulfill your desires, then you should fulfill your each desire of each moment of each second. Because each second you have different desire from the previous one. Each second you have a new desire. You have a unique desire each second. So if you pledged to run after your desire, then you should have courage to fulfill your each desire, your each moment. And this is the main cause why you fall in sorrow. You are unable to fulfill your each desire of each second. At each particular second there is a different desire inside you. Just think of it. Just think of it. When you go to your classroom, when teacher starts to teach, at the very first word, just observe your mindset, what is going through your mind, what desires you are getting. And at the end of the class, when teacher takes attendance, at that moment what desires are coming and going through your mind, just observe it. And you will find In the beginning of the class, there was a different desire. There was a desire maybe of learning something new today, and at the end of the class, when teacher is taking attendance, you will most probably be having a desire of that, just go out of the class teacher, we want a break. That would be your the utmost desire at the end of the class. So here you observe how in just one class, duration of one class, your desire changed from the very beginning of the class to the end of the class. And similarly, I say on to you, each moment there is a new desire, each millisecond there is a new desire. And with each age group there is also a different desire. For a child, the utmost desire must be to have a beautiful toy. For a teenager, the utmost desire would be to have a beautiful girlfriend or boyfriend. For a young one, there will be a desire to earn as much as he or she can. And for a old age person, the utmost desire must be of having less diseases as he or she can, or to live healthily, not live in diseases. With each age also desire changes. So if desires can change with each age, and with the start of the class to the end of the class, then why can't desire change every moment, every second, every millisecond? And this is where problem arises. You are unable to fulfill your desire. That's why you are unhappy. No, this is not the case that after fulfilling your desire you are unhappy. You are not fulfilling your desire, that's why you are unhappy. And the desire which you are fulfilling right now, that desire belonged to the last moment, to the moment which has gone, which is not the present. You once again hear this point, the desire which you are fulfilling right now has gone, is nowhere at the present moment. Is the desire belonged to the past, to the history. That's why even if you fulfill your desire, that desire belongs to the past. I say fulfill your desire, but the present desire means the moment you get desire, on the spot fulfill that desire. The moment you get sexual urges, on the spot masturbate, or on the spot do sexual intercourse, because in that moment only you will get satisfaction, for that moment only. Remember, the desire of a moment, if it is fulfilled in that moment only, on the spot, the satisfaction will be there in that moment. But that doesn't guarantee satisfaction for the next moment. For the next moment there will be new desire. You have to again fulfill that desire to have satisfaction for that moment. So this is how you can satisfy yourself and you can achieve peace. You are not fulfilling your desire, that's why you are in sorrow. To be precise, you are not fulfilling your present desire, that's why you are in sorrow. And desire will never end. Always there will be a new unique desire. If you don't fulfill it, you will be dissatisfied. If you fulfill it, you will be satisfied. Simple. If you fulfill it, you will be at peace. If you don't fulfill it, you will be not having peace. Remember, in a particular moment, there is a desire. If you fulfill it, that desire is now absent. That desire now has been executed. That desire has now been expressed, been fulfilled. Now, in that particular moment, there is no desire. There is also no need to fulfillment. In that particular moment, you are at peace. There is nothingness in that particular moment. That moment is peace. That moment is blissfulness. You understand it properly. To have a food, you first build a desire. Say for example, today you want to eat butter chicken. So you build a desire in your mind. Now you will go to a restaurant and you will have the butter chicken. Now you have executed, you have fulfilled your desire. Similarly, whatever desire comes to your mind, you have to fulfill it, you have to express it. And that desire can be anything. Whatever you see or whatever input you have, that desire will depend on that input. If you watch a porn, if you see a beautiful girl or a sexy boy, you will have a sexual desire. If you see or play a violent game like PUBG, you will have a violent desire to kill someone, to beat someone. But always remember one thing: the fulfillment of desire at that very moment will bring you peace, no matter what the desire is, no matter at all. The desire can be good or bad, or very morally good, very morally bad, or the desire can be to do an legal act, or desire can be to do an illegal act also. No matter what the desire is, there can be any desire, but the peace can only be there once you fulfill that particular desire. There is no other way. So fulfillment of your present desire only brings peace. Fulfillment of your past desire can never bring peace, can never bring peace, because at present you are having different desire. Though you are able to fulfill your past desire, but at present you are having different desire, and that desire will catch you, and that desire won't be have you to have peace. So fulfillment of desire brings sorrow if that desire is past one, but fulfillment of desire brings peace if that desire is a present one. And there will be peace, there will be God, there will be nothingness, there will be orgasm once a desire is fulfilled. That's why when people have sexual intercourse, they are having so strong sexual desire, and at the time they are having sexual intercourse, if all the sexual desire goes out through sexual intercourse, expressed through sexual intercourse or masturbation, they achieve orgasm, and that orgasm is the peace. That orgasm is the peace, is this realization, is the liberation from the game of desire and fulfillment. And remember one thing: each moment you have to fulfill. That's why Gautam Buddha have rightly said that desire brings sorrow, but to explain it, I must say that desire brings sorrow if that desire is a past one and if you don't fulfill it. Yes, if you are just having desire, the desire will always bring sorrow to you until you fulfill that desire. So, Buddha has rightly said that desire brings sorrow, but the fulfillment of present desire brings peace. And that is very hard because it is not the case every time that you are able to fulfill your desire. Suppose you get a desire to get nude and you are on a public road. How can you get nude on the spot on a public road? There are many constraints between you and fulfillment of desire, and the civilization is the one of the major barriers between you and peace. Legal system is another barrier between you and peace. But trust me, whatever desire you have, if you fulfill it at that particular moment, you will attain peace at that very moment. And run after your desire, but your present desire, not your past desire. Subscribe if you find this video helpful and share this video, and like this video if you liked this video.